The Chaska Hawks Broadcast Network welcomes you to the following presentation of the Minnesota State High School League.
2-3, Connor Credos, got it! Ball gets inside for Bjorkman. Bjorkman inside, dunks! Parker Bjorkman, a shot! Block on front, they
Something's coming. Something's coming. Something's coming. Something's coming. Something's coming. Let the games begin. Come walk in my shoes. I done paid all my dues. I got something to prove. All in, nothing to lose. I was born for this. From day one, I wanted it. We come too far to quit. Ain't no stopping it. I was born for this. From day one, I wanted it. We come too far to quit. Ain't no stopping it. Ain't no stopping it. Ain't no stopping it. Ain't no stopping it. Let the games begin.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome inside Chaska High School for tonight's boys basketball coverage on the Chaska Hawks Broadcast Network. I'm Ryan Paul, joined to my right tonight by Chaska Herald Sports Editor Eric Krauscher once again for color commentary. Tonight we got a top 10 matchup, should be one of the better games around the state tonight, Eric. Chaska ranked at number 6 and Wayzata ranked at number 9.
Yeah, and this is what we said. This is the 4th ranked game in 5 contests for Chaska. So, you know, they've had a week off here since Saturday. How do you respond off those 2 wins last week, Lakeville North, Shakopee? This is another huge test because right after this, you've got Edina and Eden Prairie. And so, you know, it's fun. You have alumni, you got a nice crowd on hand. So this should be a great game for both teams.
Yeah, it is alumni night. You mentioned all the Chaska alumni are in the house. A packed gym, fans in the stands on both sides. Should be a great matchup tonight between the Hawks and the Trojans. Both teams come in at 4-2 overall and are looking to get ahead at 5-2. Cole Nicholson will tip things off for the Hawks. He'll go against number 23, Cam Heidi, the freshman for Wayzata. Heidi wins it back, and Wayzata will start with the basketball. It'll be Jacob Benninga running the point for the Trojans tonight. Gives it over for Cody Williams, the sophomore. Williams goes up against Coleman. Now over for Heidi. Heidi in the corner. A 3 is no good. Rebound by Zach Leah. Leah picked up by Williams in the backcourt. Leah stops up, gives for Nicholson. 17 and a half left here, 30 seconds into this one. On the Chaska Hawks Broadcast Network, Ryan Paul and Eric Krauscher with you. Leah all the way across, Coleman spots up a 3. This one is good. Ben Coleman gets scoring started.
Yeah, we talked pre-game about Ben Coleman just kind of waiting for, you know, that first moment. Offensively, obviously does a nice job defensively. That's a great start for number 10.
Inside, Benninga stripped, goes out of bounds. It will be, nobody knows, Hawks ball. Now they call it Hawks ball.
Call goes to the home team.
Yep. Nicholson going to bring it up for Chaska now on this one. Guarded by Keaton Heidi. There are a pair of Heidis out there. Keaton and Camden, check that. For Wayzata. Leah has it on the far side. Gives it up top for Coleman. Now down low. Leah off the window. Good. Zach Leah puts the Hawks up 5-0. 16:40 left. Wayzata down 5 early. Luke Paulston averaging 13.3 points a contest. Gives it off for Benninga. Now one to the corner for Heidi. Heidi back up top for Williams. Williams all by himself. 3. That's off. Rebound for Nicholson and Chaska. Nicholson finds it ahead for his fellow senior co-captain Connor Krinos. Now back for Nicholson. Nicholson with a hand in his face. His 3 is off. Getz and Leah both going up for the putback. Didn't get it to drop, and now Benninga has it away with numbers for Wayzata. His layup is high off the glass. Can't get that to fall. Now Leah down the other way. Leah all the way to the racks. Tries to spin it in. No good. Gets outboxed for a rebound, and Wayzata gets it. Stays 5-0. 16 minutes left. Cam Heidi loses it. Ball's in the air. Loose. Spencer Getz grabs it. Now Ben Coleman up for Chaska. Hands it off for Leah. Krinos, a long one. That one's a little short. Rebound by Williams. He'll run the point on this possession for Wayzata. 5-0 Chaska here early from Chaska High School on Friday Night Hoops on CHBN. Keaton Heidi. Back off now for Luke Paulson. Paulson inside, back outside for Benninga. Paulson back with it, behind the back. Beautiful move from Luke Paulson for Wayzata's first points of the night.
Yeah, we got great tempo so far. Wayzata was smart enough, though, that possession, they slowed it down, brought it up the court, reset a little bit.
Leah picked up by Williams and nearly throws it away. Nicholson recovers, though, for Chaska. Now they give it off for Krinos on the near side. Krinos loses it, he goes up. It'll be out of bounds. Last touched by the Chaska senior, Connor Krinos. Wayzata will get the ball back.
That's something, though, we've seen from Connor. He wants to go towards the hoop, not just relying on that three-pointer.
Yep.
That's a huge part, and it opens up your outside shot.
Wayzata at the other end, Benninga with it. Inside, no good on that shot. Chaska comes back down, 14:40 left. Nicholson guarded out there by Keaton Heidi. Now he gives it back off for Coleman. Coleman stopped up by Williams, now back into the corner for Nicholson. Nicholson inside, called. A push is called, and it'll be the first foul of the game with 14:31 left. Keaton Heidi, the guilty party on that foul.
That's going to be a fun matchup. You can just see Heidi. He's very athletic. I believe he's the quarterback for the Wayzata football team. So, great matchup.
Getz catches the inbound with 14.5 left. The sophomore gives it down for Nicholson. Cole Nicholson up and it's blocked. Heidi comes away with it. Here comes Benninga now up the far side. Benninga inside. Heidi puts it up. No good. Zach Leah comes away for Chaska. Leah dribbles off, gives it for Coleman. Coleman hesitates on a three, goes through the legs, finds it off for the senior Krinos. Connor Krinos averaging 14 points a contest. Had 15 in Shakopee on Saturday afternoon. Nicholson down low, going against Heidi, gives it for Coleman. One more, Zach Leah finds Krinos in the corner. It's no good, trickled in and out, right on the rim. Chaska fans screaming for a goal 10, they're not going to get it though. Wayzata struggling on the fast break. That's Luke Paulson who misses the layup. Now Zach Leah is fouled as he goes in. No continuation in high school basketball, so that ball will be underneath on the inbound.
Well, you can clearly see what Wayzata's trying to do. It's trying to push it. The problem is they're forcing at the push. Chaska's doing a nice job of getting back. I'm sure that's something Benil didn't do the other day. And,
right.
And so that's your difference, is Wayzata's forcing bad looks.
Wayzata walloped Benilde 76-34 earlier this week. Chaska will see Benilde twice later this year. Conference play has the Hawks playing the Red Knights at home and on the road. Third team foul against Wayzata. That's the second on Keaton Heidi. Zach Leah to inbound with just over 13.5 left here at half number one.
I believe they got his brother, but I'm not sure that was the right call.
That is correct. They did get Cameron Heidi. It's been changed on the scoreboard.
They kind of look alike, so.
Originally, yeah, they originally had it up there as Keaton Heidi's second. Instead, it's Cameron. Nicholson's fouled as he drives. Another foul on the floor.
And that's something that Cole and I, when we talked for a feature that'll be run next week's paper, he wants to improve his ball handling. Well, he's drawn 3 fouls on the drive already.
Coleman had it stolen away then by number 3, Connor Hale, who just checked in. Hale goes up. He's fouled by Zach Leah. First foul on the Chaska team tonight will be against Zach Leah on his birthday. Leah turning 17 years old today. And the senior, Connor Hale, co-captain coming off the bench tonight, will shoot 2 free throws for the Trojans. First one is short off the front iron. Second one also short off the front. Nicholson grabs the board, gives it off for Krinos. Now they will give it to Zach Leah with 13:08 left. Yet to see a sub for Chaska, and Leah trips and is called for a travel. Just as I say that, we'll see Luke Strazzanti out of the floor for the first time tonight, the sophomore.
Yeah, and I think that's been the biggest difference maybe in this stretch is that they've been getting some production from the non-3 big starters from last year. Luke Strazzanti, I believe, had 10 points one game. You know, Spencer Getz giving them 6 to 8 some games. So they can keep getting production like that from those other role player type players. That's really going to pay dividends for Chaska.
Inside, Heidi, no good on his floater. Leah grabs the board for Chaska. Nicholson up ahead quickly. Inside the lane, off for Strazzanti. Strazzanti takes the baseline. Krinos in the corner, catches, looks for an option. Goes all the way across. Leah takes the baseline, finds it off for Getz. Getz with the right, it's good, 7-2. Hawks up 5 after a bit of a scoring drought there in the last couple minutes. We started off strong. See if we can get back into a bit of a tempo. Heidi off for Paulson. Down low, Benninga off the glass. Nice streaking basket for Jacob Benninga. 7-4. Leah up now with it. Stops up. Gives it off for Nicholson down low. Nicholson guarded by Wiedermuth. Nicholson up, and that one doesn't find the bottom of the hoop. Connor Hale up ahead on the far side. Outside, Heidi. Back off for Benninga. Benninga with a hand in his face. 3, good. Tie game. Jacob Benninga, first 3 of the night.
Yeah, and that family's been good basketball players for Wayzata for a number of years here, and so you give them an inch.
Yep.
And they make you pay.
Leah all by himself outside. That one's off. Rebound by Heidi of Wayzata. Heidi up ahead with it. Down low, and gives Wayzata a lead. Cam Heidi for 2. 9-7.
Impressive looking freshman there for Wayzata.
Strazzani outside, around for Leah. Leah back up top for the sophomore. Getz returns it to fellow sophomore Luke Strazzani. He's stopped up though by Hale. Now Strazzani gonna go with Hale, giving it off for Nicholson. Nicholson gonna drive. Spin move, Nicholson up with it. Good, tie game, 9-9 for Nicholson.
I just got into Madison.
Connor Hale at the other end. Benninga. No good on that jumper. Nicholson down low, Strazzanti. Strazzani goes up. Looks like a foul from our angle. Now Strazzani has it stripped away from him. Here comes Heidi. Heidi's going to go. Zach Leah tried to go for the ball, but instead he's called for a foul. Number 2 on Leah tonight.
Yeah, a lot of body contact as Strazzani went up. He went right into a body.
On the other end.
He's straight up. Close, but... Yeah, I mean, we're seeing here from Wayzata, they are a strong defensive team. They put a body on you and they make you work. I mean, Cole's really exerting a lot of energy. That last trip down defensively, he called for a switch with Getz, so Getz got the big guy for possession after that a tough stretch there.
Jack Frick onto the floor, as is Ben Coleman. They return for Dana Coleman and Chaska. Under 10 left. We will have a lane violation. And Wayzata will be forced to give up that free throw. I haven't seen one of those in a while.
Holy moly. Yeah, usually it's a step. That's where the diver or the swimmer falls into the pool before. So
it was Jacob Wildermuth, who now will sit on the bench. I think they sent him to the bench for having his shorts rolled. And we've had that conversation a couple times on the CHBN this year.
That's what we're worried about.
Yep. And he will check back in after either rolling his shorts and making it less obvious or unrolling his shorts. Nicholson drives him, still a lot of contact, no whistles though. Nicholson has a wide open three, cannot knock that down. Rebound by Eddie Benninga, Jacob's brother. Now here's Eddie, back off for Hale. Into the corner, Getch pokes it away, loose ball. Wayzata will keep it.
Well, I was talking a little bit about Luke Strazzanti and his offense. Spencer Getz, definitely one of those guys that is working every single trip down the floor. He just does the little things, you know. 2 possessions before, he sat in, tried taking a charge, altered a shot. He's offensive rebounder, so you love what you're getting from the sophomore in Getz.
Williams outside, going against Krinos. Gives it off for Benninga. Down low for Wildermuth. Streaking Williams to the hole. Can't get it to fall. Jack Frick the board for Chaska. Ben Coleman comes down with it now. Coleman around into the corner for Frick. Frick guarded by Williams. Competitors for a long time. I remember watching Jack Frick and Cody Williams go at it in the youth ages. Coleman takes the baseline. Too long though. Loose ball. Wayzata's going to grab it. Connor Hale gets credit for that rebound. Still 9-9 from Chaska High School. Ryan Paul and Eric Krauscher with you here on WatchCHBN.com. Grant Bakovich just checked into the game. Hale with it at the free throw line. Gives it back off for Wildermuth. Now Williams returns. Williams steps back out. 8.5 left. Chaska fans appreciating the defensive effort. Hale looks at a three, passes it up, gives it off for Benninga. Benninga down low. Ball gets stuck in between the hoop and the backboard. And that'll be a jump ball by rule.
Well, I'm looking at the Wayzata bench here, and Keaton Heidi went out about 4 minutes ago. I think Coach Schnetler from Wayzata thinks he's got 2 fouls. They immediately pulled him once they got when they got a foul. The call went against his brother instead. I think he thinks he has 2 fouls.
Peyton Ayers checks in for Chaska. First time we've seen him tonight. There's a bucket for Cole Nicholson, puts Chaska ahead. Williams now across the timeline. Williams all by himself inside, hacked. Getz will get called for that foul. Williams with a chance to tie the ball game with 7:43 left here in the first half. Sophomore averages 10.3 per game. First free throw is up and good. Two for two for Cody Williams, tying the game back at 11. Krinos in the backcourt, guarded by Williams. Krinos gets it across, finds it off for Nicholson. Now he'll pass it off for Coleman. Pushing it back around, Connor Krinos has it. Krinos into the corner, Ayers steps into a three. It's off. Rebound offensively by Spencer Getz. Back to Krinos. Straight away, Krinos' three is off. Another offensive rebound, Cole Nicholson grabs it this time. 7:20 left, tied at 11. Nicholson underneath, off the glass. Good bucket from Cole Nicholson. Hawks back ahead, 13-11, 7:10 left. Ayers picks up Benninga at the top. Check that, that's Luke Paulson. Now Bakovich has it, gives it off for Cody Williams. Williams going against Getz. Now into the corner, Eddie Benninga, three, good. Wayzata leads. Wayzata going to apply some pressure with Cody Williams taking Krinos in the backcourt. Ayers off for Nicholson. Nicholson in the corner all the way opposite for Krinos. Krinos dumps it off for Getz. Getz inside, lot of hands. Should have been a whistle, nothing called though. Krinos hesitates on a three, he drives. There's a foul that we were looking for. They're going to get Williams. Ben Coleman will get a breather. Jack Frick back onto the floor. On the floor for Chaska right now, seniors Connor Krinos, Cole Nicholson, and Peyton Ayers. Sophomores Jack Frick and Spencer Getz. 6.5 left here in the first frame. Ayers in the corner, gives it off now for Nicholson. Back up top for Getz. Frick back to Nicholson. Frick in a three. He's going to spot this one up. It's short. Benninga back up the floor now. Down low for his brother. Eddie Benninga's no good. Rebound by Chaska. Nicholson comes down. 6:05 left. Nicholson pulls up a long two. This one's off. Rebound by Wayzata. Now a steal by Getz. Body's back on the floor. And the Trojans come away under 6. Paulson passes up a three, goes behind the back, steps back. Paulson, good. 5:40 left. Wayzata up 3. Peyton Ayers on the far side, gives it for Krinos deeper in the corner. Nicholson back with it, behind the back. Once again, Nicholson finds it down low for Getz. Getz off the glass. Beautiful basketball from Chaska.
Yeah, and right now with Leah on the bench with 2, they need somebody to step up, and Cole's doing that. He's carrying the ball up the court. He's running the offense right now.
1 point game, now a foul. Getz with a block, but they're going to get him for a whistle. Benninga will go to the line for 2.
They got the foul earlier, Krinos, before the block.
Yep. Benninga to the line nevertheless. First one is off. Good showing tonight from the Chaska faithful. A packed home side of the stands. Good student section. Benninga for the second of 2. It's good. 2-point game. Nicholson down. Loses it. Looked like he might have stumbled on the floor. 5 minutes left here in the first half. Krinos at the top. Back off for Strazzanti now. Frick. Back into the corner for Krinos. Dump down for Nicholson. Good help side defense, but it's nothing Cole Nicholson can't beat. Back tied at 17.
Yeah, and Cole hasn't sat yet, and yet he's got tremendous energy right now.
We got to see Brady Nicholson tonight. Usually we see the freshman by this point in the game, but he stays on the bench. Instead, we've seen Peyton Ayers, the senior, knock down 3 from Luke Paulson. Whistle and a stoppage. We have a foul after the play, I believe.
Or is it delay a game?
It might have been delay a game. You might have been right.
Somebody touching the ball.
Yep. Somebody tapped it away. 3 still counts. Make it 20-17.
Not only we had great tempo, we haven't had a timeout in this first half yet.
That's correct, yeah. Nicholson gets at the top. Straz pokes out, gives it on for Krinos now. Gets. Frick, that is. Now Strazzanti for 3. It's good. A sophomore for 3.
Yeah, Luke did a nice job. Set his feet. Knew he had time. I believe that's the first 3 make for Chaska. Yeah.
Don't have running stats tonight, so we're doing our best without that. Now Paulson's going to try along. That's good. Luke Paulson knocked down from deep.
8 in a row for Paulson here.
Yep. 3:37 left first half. Ryan Paul, Eric Krauscher with you, and Justin Bach standing by in the production. Danny Johnson back from St. Thomas up top doing the camera. Nicholson inside. His 2 is no good. A lot of contact. They finally get it.
I say it every contest almost I'm on here. A big guy has to work harder for a foul call than a little guy, and Cole, every time he's going up, I believe there's 4 arms on him. 10
fouls combined in this game, contributing to that good pace. Got 3:23 to go in half number 1. Thank you. Nicholson's second one is good, back to a 1-point game. Loose ball underneath, recovered there by Heidi. Back up top now for Paulson. Paulson into the corner for Waldermouth. Paulson gonna try the hot hand, and wow, Luke Paulson. 11 in a row?
11 in a row for Wayzata for him.
26-22, under 3 in the first half.
You look at Paulson, he doesn't look like the guy that you need to get out on, but two of those have been NBA threes.
Loose ball, Benninga tapped it away from Coleman. Coleman puts it back on the floor. Creno's up and under. Oh. Good. See, we've had a couple of those. You see the Eastview one on the other end, and that one from Connor Creno's. They went halfway through the hoop and darn near trickled out. Nevertheless, 2-point game. Paulson right in front of us goes against Creno's. Picks it up, gives it off for Cody Williams now. Williams on the near side. Back across for Wildermouth. Cam Heidi gives it up top for Jacob Benninga. Here's Williams. Williams inside, off the back glass, no good. Gets tapped it out where Benninga was waiting for it. Williams back with it now. Checks up on a 3. Back off for Paulson. Into the corner for Heidi. Heidi on the baseline, gives it up. Wildermouth for 2. Back to a 4-point game.
Yeah, you can see kind of Wayzata's kind of switched up their offense a little bit. Not trying to rush the ball down, but more of that patient basketball. Find the open guy, shoot NBA threes, whatever.
Steal by Benninga. Benninga going against Coleman. Behind the back pass. What a pass from Jacob Benninga. Luke Paulson putting it away. 6-point game. 90 seconds left. Chaska led for a good portion of this first half. Now Wayzata up 6. Hawks ranked at number 6. Highest they've been in recent years as Strazzani gets fouled. Foul on the floor, but it will be 1-1, yep.
Yeah, that cut has worked a few times here for Chaska. Good picking.
Strazzani shooting the free throws. First one is good. Two for 2 on the bonus shots for sophomore Luke Strazzani. Pulls it back within 4. Jack Frick checks into the game.
Yeah, big 5 points there from Strazzani and that shift, if we want to call it. Right now, Chaska's looking for that offense with Leah on the bench.
Oh. Paulson throws that out of bounds. Chaska with a chance to pull it to a 1-possession basketball game.
He was looking for the behind-the-back pass back to him.
67 ticks left here before we reach the halftime break. Creno's and Benninga going at it all the way up the floor. Now Creno's gets it off for Frick, who returns it back up to Nicholson, under 60. Nicholson hesitates, takes it in, pulls up from about 10. That's no good. Benninga the board for Wayzata. Benninga across the timeline with numbers. Gets it back, pulls a 3. Knockdown, good shot from Jacob Benninga. 33-26 with 37 seconds left. Nicholson stops up at the timeline, gives it off for Jack Frick. He's guarded by Connor Hale. Nicholson back with it. Hawks need to get a bucket on this possession. Frick with it. Creno's outside. Coleman at the timeline. 12 seconds left. Hawks are going to run this one as far as they can. Coleman crosses over. Chaska setting up a play. 6 seconds. 5. Nicholson gonna pull it. Nicholson's 3 is short. At the buzzer, Benninga from 3/4 away. It's no good. We go to halftime. Score Wayzata 26. Chaska, or Wayzata 33, Chaska 26. The first half thoughts?
Yeah, it was 9-9 with like 8 minutes to go in the half. You know, real slow start, physical defense. Wayzata started hitting threes, and you know, Chaska just has the one from Strazani, and that's a big difference right there. A couple made threes. So Chaska's gonna have to get that offensive game going. They just don't have enough points down low to sustain that kind of game without threes.
We'll step aside for a couple minutes, and we'll come back and talk hockey for tomorrow. You're watching Chaska Hawks Broadcast Network.
GSH Asset Management is a proud sponsor of the Chaska Hawks Broadcast Network. Based in the heart of Chaska, GSH is your one-stop shop for all of your wealth management needs. Visit us online at gshassetmanagement.com or call today at 952-556-1311. GSH Asset Management, building strategies for your financial future.
Welcome back to Chaska High School. We are just about ready to get going in the second half, but alongside me, Chaska Herald Sports Editor Eric Krauscher. Eric, tomorrow night, one of the biggest games of the year on CHBN. You'll be on the call for Chaska Boys Hockey taking on Minnetonka Boys Hockey tomorrow night at 7 o'clock from the CCC. Give us your rundown on that game.
Well, I mean, first off, that was one of your biggest broadcasts last year, wasn't it? Chaska,
Yes.
Minnetonka, and so excited to be a part about that because you got two communities that support their teams, and you know, with the holidays, people are traveling, so to be able to bring that to everyone across the world, I guess, will be a lot of fun. But you know, Minnetonka, they're just one of those teams that they win a state championship, they lose 200 and some points, they lose another guy to the juniors, and you're like, they're gonna fall back a little bit. They're 8-0, and only one game has been close. So. Fantastic team with a lot of good defenders, goaltending. Chaska needs a game like this. They have been playing some teams that they probably, frankly, should have beat.
Yep.
And sometimes a game against a really good opponent will refocus you. So I'm excited to see what Chaska does. Losing that game Tuesday, you need to bounce back before the tournament. So I'm hoping for a good game. I'm hoping one way or another it's close, so we have a thrilling finish.
Colin Jacobson will be on play-by-play duty tomorrow. We'll have a special edition broadcast. Eric Krausch will be on the color commentary. Myself and Taylor Hansen, along with Greg Erickson, will be at the CCC giving you full coverage all day long tomorrow from afternoon into the evening for Chaska and Minnetonka. The 8-0 Skippers down Chaska twice last year, once in the regular season, and then they beat them last year in the section semifinal. Obviously, Minnetonka went on to win the state championship. So that's that all going down tomorrow at 7 o'clock at the Chaska Community Center. If you can make it out, get there early. Seating and parking very limited at the CCC. We hope if you can't make it out, you'll join us all here on CHBN. Watch CHBN.com, the best way to view that game. We'll be right back from Chaska High School. The second half of boys basketball is coming right up.
GSH Asset Management is a proud sponsor of the Chaska Hawks Broadcast Network. Based in the heart of Chaska, GSH is your one-stop shop for all of your wealth management needs. Visit us online at gshassetmanagement.com or call today at 952-556-1311. GSH Asset Management, building strategies for your financial future.
Welcome back from Chaska High School. We are seconds away from starting the final 18 minutes of play here in this top 10 matchup of boys basketball between Chaska and Wayzata. After one half, Wayzata leads 33-26, and Wayzata will start with the ball here in this second half. Right in front of us, Luke Paulson inbounds. And we're underway for the final 18 minutes here. Right off the bat, a three ball from Cam Heidi is good. Quickly up 10 are the Wayzata Trojans. Crino's working right to left. Chaska donning the alternate third uniform, the black jerseys tonight. Zach Leah streaks in, misses, but he was fouled. And he'll get 2 free throws. Will the junior Zach Leah.
It's one of those calls that you make it, they just let it go. If you miss it, you have to call it.
Yep. First free throw from the junior Leah, up and good.
On the last broadcast they ran that same play out of the half against Eastview with Zach being on the bench for the last 10 minutes. Just another good moment to get him going, get a few shots early on. So they're going to need a big half from Zach Leah.
Leah pulls it back with an 8. Benninga down at the other end. Gets it off now for Keaton Heidi. Heidi back to Benninga. Benninga, he's off. Nicholson Pushes ahead for Coleman, almost out of his reach, and it is, in fact, out of his reach. Wayzata will get the ball back. 36-28, Ryan Paul and Eric Krauscher with you. From Chaska High School, 17-12 left, second half. Cody Williams with it. Guarded by Getz. Back off for Benninga. Benninga picked up by Leah, back outside for Heidi. Leah with a steal. Zach Leon's 17th birthday, down to Nicholson. Nicholson in a block, but they get a foul call. Nicholson will head to the line for 2.
Yeah, when outside shots aren't falling, you got to move without the basketball, get to the hoop, and Chaska's done a nice job of that. They've had 4 or 5 good inside looks off of passes.
2 free throws for the senior. It's good.
Now, you've been here all year. Is that new kicks for Leah, or has he had those purple bad boys all year?
I think he's been wearing those all year.
Okay.
Don't quote me on it, but I think
like
so.
them.
Unless they're a birthday gift.
Oh, maybe.
Maybe they will. Anyway, Williams down, spins around, goes up off the glass. He misses, though. Nicholson going to scrap for the rebound. Chaska going to try to cut down on that 6-point Wayzata lead. Leah goes up. Felt like he stayed in the air for forever. Gets fouled.
He's just waiting for that whistle call.
Yep. Fell down hard. Went down with Keaton Heidi. It's Keaton Heidi's 4th foul, and he will quickly find a seat on the bench. Jacob Wildermuth will await at the scorer's table.
Yeah, I mean, you look how that play started. Cole gets a rebound in between 2 Wayzata guys, and he has to throw a baseball pass through 4 arms. Impressive there.
Leah no good on the first free throw.
Ooh. Good.
One more for the junior. Ooh. Good.
Wow.
Benninga. Back off for Paulson. Cody Williams, foul. Did you see something over there on the bench? Maybe? Maybe?
We would talk off air on that one. Frustrated high school kid, let's say.
$16-12 left, 31-36. Benninga with it on the inbound.
Great switch there by Getz.
Chaska forces a turnover. Good D from Spencer Getz on the baseline.
Yeah, you can see
Heidi
that.
threw it away.
Yeah, that play was set up for Benninga to come off, and Getz stepped out on it, didn't allow the 3. Another one of those little things that we talk about with intangibles.
Leah at the other end. Nicholson outside. Gets it out top for Krinos. Chaska could use a scoring flurry here. Leah on the outside. Krinos steps in for 2. No good. Rebound by Getz on the offensive boards. Gets a defender off of him. Chaska tapping it around. Krinos hesitates on a 3. Finds it off for Leah. Leah taps his toe. Goes in. Loses it on the way up. Out of bounds. Chaska ball. Coleman inbound in front of his own bench. Leah catches. Down low, Nicholson. Nicholson off the glass. No good. Chaska once again able to collect the offensive rebound. Coleman hesitates. Passes up an open 3. Now Nicholson has it. Leah all by himself in the corner. Zach Leah's 3 is short. He's unable to get it going. 15-10 left, 5-point game. Heidi throws up an errant 2. No good, and it's out of bounds. They're going to give the ball to Wayzata. Wildermuth. Back outside for Paulson. Now Williams, under 15. Williams to the hole. Good move by Cody Williams, blowing by Nicholson.
Yeah, Williams gotten a matchup in his favor a few times, gone to the hole.
Coleman unable to grab it. Turnover. Wayzata is going to get the ball back. 7-point game. Trojans trying to extend on that.
Yeah, this is where Chaska needs to calm down a little bit.
Hale outside. 14.5 to go here in regulation. Gives it off for Benningham. Benningham from the elbow. Contested jumper. No good. Spencer gets on the glass for the Hawks. At the other end, Leah. Floater from the elbow. That was short. Looked like he held onto it for a little too long. Here comes Williams all the way down and one. Cody Williams having a big second half.
We're going to get our first timeout of the game.
Yep. Dana Coleman going to talk to his team before Williams tries to make it a three-point play. We're going to step aside from Chaska High School. Wayzata up 9.
GSH Asset Management is a proud sponsor of the Chaska Hawks Broadcast Network. Based in the heart of Chaska, GSH is your one-stop shop for all of your wealth management needs. Visit us online at gshassetmanagement.com or call today at 952-556-1311. GSH Asset Management, building strategies for your financial future.
Back from Chaska High School, Ryan Paul, Eric Krauscher with you here. Coming out of the Chaska timeout, our first timeout of the game. Dana Coleman wanted to chat with his team. Down by 9 here in the second half. Around the state right now, we're watching a big game for Chaska Section 2-4A opponent Eden Prairie. They lead Lakeville by 3. Lakeville North, a team that Chaska beat. Eden Prairie will be Chaska's next opponent. On Thursday, a week from yesterday, Chaska travels to Eden Prairie for the holiday tournament. Cody Williams unable to complete the three-point play. Out of the Chaska timeout. Now Krinos nearly avoids a steal. Ball's loose, and they're going to give it to Chaska.
Chaska needs a few good possessions here out of the timeout. Got to work the offense a little bit more. It's only a 9-point game. It can.
Zach Leah is called for a charge, and that's not what they wanted. Need someone to take charge. Someone to take charge here. You need a leader if you're Chaska right now.
Yeah, and that's something that they're still developing on this team is, you know, who is going to take charge. You know, obviously Cole will give you everything he's got. You know, Zach and Connor are there most nights. Who's after that? You know, and that's something that develops with this team throughout this year.
Hale inside, gives it off for Williams. Now Benninga has it down low. Jacob Benninga spins around, fades away, can't get it to drop. Here comes Chaska. Krinos up ahead. Gets off the glass, stuffed by Heidi. Wayzata ball.
Yeah, a lot to like about this freshman, Heidi. Both on the offense and defense sides.
13 minutes, 13 seconds left here. Nine-point game. Williams to a streaking Paulson. Paulson back inside. There's a tie-up on the floor. jump ball. Chaska gonna get it. Zach Leah, the junior, up ahead with it, guarded by the sophomore Williams. Now Getz has it. Leah, bounce pass back to Frick. Frick a three, that's in and out. Chaska can't find anything. Paulson down the other way for Wayzata. Paulson dumps it off for Hale. Hale back outside for Berkovitz. Now Williams gives it away for Wildermuth. Foul as Williams drives.
Yeah, you can just see the Chaska student section. They're just waiting to erupt on a three-pointer. They're just waiting for anything. And this is the time of game where, over the last couple of years, Chaska has gotten that big three, and all of a sudden a 5-6 point game, and you're back in it.
Williams trying to make it a double-digit lead. Can't do that. The sophomore 0 for 1 so far at the free throw line. One more ahead for him. No good. Lane violation. They're going to get Williams for stepping over the line, I think. Second violation of the game on the Trojans. Negates a free throw make and keeps it at a 9-point lead. Crino's in the backcourt, guarded by Connor Hale. Crino's trying to blow by him. Now Nicholson gets it. Back off. Leah going to try his hand. Zach Leah. There it is, Eric. 3 points, Zach Leah.
You know, the big thing is following it up with a stop so you can keep that momentum going.
Score and stop,
Crowd gets crowd, the bench, look at.
That's what you like to see. Now Williams passes off for Paulson. Chaska's going to try to get back into this one. They're down 6 with under 12 left. Williams, guarded by Krinos. Williams needs to get rid of it. He gives it off for Wildermuth. Wildermuth blocked by Frick, but they get him for a foul.
Cole's knee again.
That darn knee seems to start bleeding every game. He's got a scab on his right knee. And they'll just end up taping it up. And in typical fashion that we've seen here, Dana Coleman do a couple times, he's not going to bring any subs in. Well, now we'll bring Struzani in. Last time the bloody knee occurred, Dana waited for the knee to get taped up before he kept playing.
That was late in the game, though, wasn't it?
Yeah. 11:48 left. The junior Wildermuth at the line. Second one is good. (41-34), 11:48 left on the Chaska Hawks Broadcast Network. Ryan Paul and Eric Krauscher coming to you live from Chaska High School this evening. Frick outside. Leah, 11.5 left in regulation. Tapped away, out of bounds. Nicholson checks back in after getting his knee taped up. As we cross the 8 o'clock hour here in Minnesota, Zach Leah has it. Big back off for Krinos. Now into the corner for sophomore Jack Frick. All the way across, Struzani catches, returns for Leah. Leah gonna take it in. Leah, count it!
And Leah finished it. A couple other times he went up a little softer. That time he owned it. And I think he also saw that the guy was in the protective circle, and so with 3 fouls you can't, you can't be aggressive in that. But if you see the guy, I mean, hopefully they call it.
Unable to complete the 3-point play, so it stays 41 to 36. Wayzata ahead. Paulson. Foul. First foul of the contest on sophomore Luke Strazzanti. Sends Paulson to the line. Paulson 13.3 a contest to this point so far. Can't connect on the front end of the 2-point free throw stint.
Chaska's in this game right now because Wayzata's missed about 7 or 8 free throws this game. It's a big difference right now.
Paulson for the second of 2. It's good. A lot of 1-for-2 runs for both teams here on the free throw, from the free throw stripe, I should say. Now Zach Leah, right to left across your screen from Chaska High School tonight. Crosses over, takes it in. Zach Leah to the hole, up and under, no good. Luke Strazzanti keeps the play alive though. Luke Strazzanti pulls into the corner. 3, no good. Rebound by Paulson. Up ahead with it. Heidi, no good. Loose ball, bodies flying. Luke Strazzanti at the other end. Strazzanti blocked, but a foul against Benninga. Eddie Benninga, the guilty party on that foul.
Work together, Hawks! Work together! Work as a team, Hawks!
First free throw for Strazzanti is good. Second one also good. Chaska within 4. 10:31 left.
Yeah, lots of ball game right now.
Oh yeah.
Chaska needs to get a few stops here in a row. Keep the momentum going their way.
Benninga outside, guarded by Frick. Back off for Paulson now, who's picked up by Zach Leah. Now Eddie Benninga with it. Back off to his brother Jacob. Hawks going for a steal. There's a tie-up on the floor. Leah has it. Now Wayzata gets it back. There's a scrum. Now we go for the jump ball. Leah and Frick involved for Chaska. Heidi and Benninga scrap for it for the Trojans.
I've never seen a rugby game, but I'm guessing it was much like that stretch right there.
Wayzata gets the ball in alternating possession. Paulson to the hole. What a basket from Paulson. Foul and the spinner of a layup.
And that was the same play that they ran to begin the half with Benninga. Nobody stepped out right away. He goes to the hoop. Impressive finish.
Very much so. 3-point play. Back to a 45-38 lead. Under 10 left here. Jack Frick, the sophomore, up ahead with it. Frick, foul on the floor.
Some extended minutes here for Frick here in the second half.
Third against Heidi. Leah to inbound, a stack set for Chaska on this one. Jack Frick catches, pulls up, this short. Hawks struggling from field goals tonight. Benninga back off to his brother. Tie up, Nicholson the steal. Back on for Strazzanti. Hawks gonna try to set it up. Pass tipped away. Wayzata gonna get it. Krinos lost sight of it.
Yeah, and this is one of those cases that, you know, I kind of said at the beginning of the game, how do you respond after not playing all week? It almost seems that time you get this kind of break, you're a little sloppy, and Chaska just isn't connecting as a team right now.
Benninga off the elbow, gives it away for Wildermuth. Wildermuth's three is nothing but air. 9:18 left. Frick, stutter step off for Strazzanti, right through the wickets, out of bounds. Hawks need to eliminate those turnovers that they've had in the last couple possessions. They're going to try to get back into this contest. 45-38. 9:09 left. Williams onto the floor now for the Trojans. Brings it up the floor. Cam Heidi back off for Williams. Steal by Leah. Leah's going to run the floor. Zach Leah up the other end. Bucket for Zach Leah. 5-point game from Chaska High School. The number 6 seed Chaska Hawks battling the number 9 seed Wayzata Trojans. Luke Paulson has it at the top of the key. Paulson on for Jacob Benninga. Benninga for 3. It's off. Rebound. Nicholson for Chaska. 8.5 left here in regulation. Nicholson trapped. Timeout Dana Coleman. It'll be a short one. We'll step aside. 8:26 left.
I'm Cole Nicholson, and you're watching Chaska Hawks basketball on CHPN.
Back from Chaska High School, Ryan Paul and Eric Krauscher. 5-point game, 45-40. .26 left. We got a good finish ahead of us here from Chaska High School. Coming out of the Chaska timeout, Krinos will inbound it on the far side. He'll be face guarded by Jacob Benninga. Hawks gonna run their inbound set, getting it to Nicholson. Now they give it to Krinos. Off for Jack Frick. Nicholson back at the top. Dribbles far side, gives it for Leah. Leah takes it in, finds it into the corner. Frick, 3. Good! 2-point game. Chaska's back into it. 2-point game. Under 8 left. Paulson backs out against Leah. Benninga back with it. Going against Zach Leah. Benninga fades away. No good. Rebound Williams offensively. Now we get a whistle. They're going to get Jack Frick reaching in. Fourth foul against Jack Frick. Zach Leah comes away hobbling from the play. Cody Williams to shoot 2.
I think he came down on somebody's foot.
Yeah.
A little roll of an ankle. And
Williams good on the front end of the 1-and-1. 46-43. Second one good. Lee gonna call out the shots. Running the point for Chaska. He's picked up by Williams in the backcourt. Poked away. Williams gets a foul called on him. Four on Williams. We're now in the bonus both ways, so we'll be shooting free throws the rest of the evening with 7:40 left. This game, Eric, seeming to drag itself on a little bit as we cross 8:15 here in Chaska.
hey, it's holiday weekend. Most people have at least 4 days off. Why not? I mean,
Not complaining.
you guys have a lot longer off.
A week and a half.
Ugh.
Getz gets the offensive rebound and gets a foul call. The sophomore, Spencer Getz. Good on the 1-and-1. Two for two. from the sophomore. Big free throws there. One possession game. 7:35 left. 47-45. At the other end, Heidi misses. Out of bounds. Hawks ball.
Heidi's been on the bench pretty much for the last 8-9 minutes. Attacks right away. Looked like a little arm contact. No call.
Good atmosphere in Chaska High School's gym tonight. They call it the Hawks Nest. Kreno's at the top, passes up a three. Now he steps into one. It's short. Kreno's struggling from beyond the arc tonight. Frick keeps it alive. Now Getz checked that. Nicholson down low. Nicholson's got a double team. Into the corner. Zach Leah for three. It's short. Rebound by Heidi. Here comes Paulson now. Paulson down the other way. Bounce pass off for Hale. Hale back up top. Spencer gets a steal. The sophomore Getz all by himself. Tie game. Spencer Getz. Big bucket from the sophomore. Timeout. Wayzata. Brian Shetler calls time. 47 all from Chaska High School. Eric, good last couple minutes for the Hawks.
Well, they survived. They're not shooting the ball really well, but they survived by playing some good defense. You know, a couple transition buckets, but it's the little things. You know, the last couple positions, you know, Spencer gets fouled on an offensive rebound. A steal there, coast to coast, last four from Getz. He's played big. You know, Jack Frick, he's pretty much been in there this entire second half.
Yep.
He's playing with 4 fouls, so you think, okay, the rally's going to come from Nicholson, Leah, Krenos. It's been some of the other guys.
6:36 left. Watch chbn.com. If you like what you see, I encourage you to check out our website. Watch chbn.com. We appreciate donations of any kind. We're 100% funded by the community. Watch chbn.com/donate. Back on the basketball floor. Beninga catches it in the backcourt. Chaska's fans going to try to get back into the game here. Tie game. Keaton Heidi outside. Gives it off for Wildermuth. Beninga now guarded by Krenos. Beninga to the hole and a bucket that rims in and out. Out of bounds. Hawks ball.
Perfect time right here for a Krenos 3 into the clap.
Yep. What's funny, I was watching, it popped up on my camera roll feed the other day. 1 year ago today, earlier this week, was the Edina game as Krenos pulls a 3.
Oh,
that's
God.
off.
Oh, man.
Krenos pulled that 3. I think you were here for it, and he clapped right in Anders Nelson's face.
Yep.
That was 1 year ago today, or 1 year ago this week. So Krenos looking for a little momentum here. Is Wayzata goes back up 2. 49-47, under 6 left. Frick, Krenos, he's going to try another. There it is! Connor Krenos for 3.
You know, Connor's one of those kids. He's just got to keep shooting. He's going to make a bunch.
Yep.
If it's open, you got to shoot.
Hawks back ahead 1. 5.5 left in regulation. Connor Hale into the corner. Keaton Heidi, it's short. Offensive rebound by Wildermuth though. Give it to Beninga. 2 free throws. That's 5 on Jack Frick. Dana Coleman going to call his team over, knowing that will use his allotted 15 seconds to get a sub in and chat with his team. Jack Frick, though, a very, very solid night. He played a lot of minutes on the floor in the second half.
Yeah, and, you know, things don't always just show up on the box score, and you know, I think guys like Jack Frick bring good energy. I mean, they're working as hard as they can out there, and so yeah, I mean, I think Coach Coleman kept him out there for a reason, right? He had 3 points, so it was obviously to create a spark.
Frick will take a seat, and we'll see Ben Coleman back onto the floor to take his place. Frick exits to a standing ovation from the Chaska crowd. Jacob Beninga, averaging 17 points a contest, stands at the free throw line now for Wayzata. First free throw is up and good, and it's back to a tie game. The Wayzata senior trying to pull ahead 1. Can't do it. Nicholson the board for the Hawks. 5:20 left. It's a 50-50 tie. Krinos outside. Gets back to Krinos. Now off for Leah. Leah finds it away for Connor Krinos. Krinos dumps it for Getz and a bucket. Love to see that.
Yeah, on both ends. Krinos creating. Getz fill in the lane.
Benninga drives. They'll get Krinos for a body foul. Double bonus for Benninga. First one good. Wayzata back down 1. Benninga at the line for a second of 2. Up and no good. So another 1 for 2 trip from the line. Rebound by Coleman, and Zach Lee is going to bring it up. Chaska leads by a point. Nicholson off for Getz. Getz with a body in his face. Krinos outside. Steps into a 3. Just off. Nicholson tries to tap it back. He gets the offensive rebound. Now Getz comes in, and a foul called on Wayzata. No, they're going to get...
Benninga.
They do get Benninga. They do get Benninga. And it'll be Getz to the free throw line. He'll have a 1-and-1. No good. Rebound by the Trojans. Wildermuth grabbing that one. Here comes Benninga now. Williams crosses over, takes it inside. Nice pass. Wildermuth can't complete the play. Leah gets it off for Coleman. Chaska getting a break on that possession. Here comes Nicholson down the other end. Had it blocked. Out of bounds. Nicholson taps it away. Wayzata gets the ball. Back with an update from that Eden Prairie Lakeville North game out in Lakeville. The Eagles lead 62-57 with just over a couple minutes left in that game. Chaska will see Eden Prairie a week from yesterday at Eden Prairie High School as part of that holiday tournament. Also grab a girls hockey update for you as we can. Down low, Leah with a big block on Williams. Now they're grabbing for it. Leah comes away. Loose ball. Williams resets for Wayzata. Timeout on the floor. Full timeout called by Schnettler. The Wayzata coach will step aside. We got a good one on our hands. Watch chbn.com for the final 3:56.
GSH Asset Management is a proud sponsor of the Chaska Hawks Broadcast Network. Based in the heart of Chaska, GSH is your one-stop shop for all of your wealth management needs. Visit us online at gshassetmanagement.com or call today at 952-556-1311. GSH Asset Management, building strategies for your financial future.
I'm Connor Krinos, and you're watching Chaska Hawks basketball on CHBN.
1-point game from Chaska High School. It's 52-51. The Hawks are on top of Wayzata. It's a top 10 matchup in Class 4. .356 left.
A lot of games are like this for Chaska. Yep. You know, this is even when they don't play their best, they seem to be finding their way into games, and let's see if they can finish.
Tell your friends, tune in, watch chbn.com. Exclusive coverage tonight. A big dunk from Cam Heidi, the freshman. Throwed it down. Wayzata up 1. Just like they drew it up?
Yep.
I think so. Nicholson at the other end. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah, and I was just saying, you know, out of timeouts, I mean, you got to have possessions like that.
Yep.
That's why you take a timeout.
Right. Each team with 3 timeouts left. Coleman at the top gives it over for Leah. Krinos crosses over. Leah down low, finds Nicholson. Nicholson goes up. There he is. Give Cole Nicholson a couple touches here in the last 3:08, and I think you got a good chance of pulling ahead in this one.
Well, he's got a guy who's got 4 fouls, and so
Yep.
you got to realize that you got to go right at him.
Williams coast to coast, a good finish. Wayzata back up one, exchanging buckets here, under 3 to go. Ryan Paul and Eric Krauscher. 2:49 left.
Give it to him.
Leah poked away by Williams, out of bounds. Chaska will retain the ball.
You got Heidi with 4. You got Williams with 4. You got to go with them. I think Benega's got 3 or 4. So you got to go with guys that got foul trouble. They don't want to come off the floor.
Coleman inbound right in front of his own students. Leah leaps for it. Down by 1. 2.5 left. Nicholson catches off the ball screen. Back up top to Coleman. Krinos steps in, finds it for Leah. Leah, college range. No good. Rebound by Wayzata. Paulson down the other way for Heidi. Heidi back up top for Paulson. Paulson to the rack. Can't finish. Coleman the rebound. Wayzata's fans wanting a foul call. They're not going to get it though. Now Nicholson. Krinos into the corner for 3. It's off. Looks a little flat. Rebound by Wayzata. Paulson comes away with it. 2 minutes left here. Williams in the corner. Back up top for Keaton Heidi. Over to his brother Cam Heidi for 3. 4-point lead for the Trojans.
Yeah, and the last 5 from the freshman.
The dunk and the 3.
You can see why he's on the varsity court as a 9th grader. Does not play like a freshman.
Timeout called by Dana Coleman and Chaska. 1:46 left. We'll step aside.
I'm Zach Leah, and you're watching Hawks basketball on CHBN.
GSH Asset Management is a proud sponsor of the Chaska Hawks Broadcast Network. Based in the heart of Chaska, GSH is your one-stop shop for all of your wealth management needs. Visit us online at gshassetmanagement.com or call today at 952-556-1311. GSH Asset Management, building strategies for your...
4-point game from Chaska High School on Chaska Hawks Broadcast Network. Want to remind you, tomorrow night, big matchup in boys hockey right back here at watchchbn.com from the CCC. Eric Krauscher will be on the call for Chaska and Minnetonka, and boys hockey should be a thriller tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. Hope you'll join us at the CCC, or if not, tune in here at watchchbn.com. We've got a good one on our own hands here at Chaska High School. Nicholson goes behind the back in this 4-point game. Finds it into the corner. Ben Coleman, 3. Just off. Rebound, skying for it is the freshman Cam Heidi. Here comes Luke Paulson now. 1:26 left. Hawks need a stop here. Paulson throws it out of bounds. Had the sophomore Williams streaking away, threw it to the spot where nobody was. With 1:20 left, Chaska a chance to pull it within a 1-possession game.
They got to get the ball down low. I mean, if I had to guess, there's something like 5 for 25 on threes, so it's just not there tonight.
Nicholson at the corner. Krinos, no good. That one wasn't even close. Hawks are struggling from beyond the arc. Williams down at the other end. No call. Chaska ball. Good defense from Zach Leah. This is going to get overturned, though.
No, West has it right. It's off his body. No. I think when it came down, it went off his body.
The official nearest us was at the Chan game the other night. I know he's around the metro, these areas often, and I know you're familiar with the official on the baseline.
Old college buddies know each other from college. I think he had the right call.
60 seconds left. It's a 4-point game and a whistle. Timeout before the Wayzata turnover. With 1 minute left, Schnettler calls a timeout for the Trojans. We'll step aside for one final time on the Chaska Hawks Broadcast Network.
GSH Asset Management is a proud sponsor of the Chaska Hawks Broadcast Network. Based in the heart of Chaska, GSH is your one-stop shop for all of your wealth management needs. Visit us online at gshassetmanagement.com or call today at 952-556-1311. GSH Asset Management, building strategies for your financial future.
I'm Cole Nicholson, and you're watching Chaska Hawks basketball on CHPN.
Back at it from Chaska High School. We've got 1 minute remaining. It's a 4-point Trojan lead. They'll have the ball coming out of the timeout. Should mention it's a final from Lakeville. Eden Prairie takes down Lakeville North 66-62. Chaska gonna get the Eagles a week from yesterday. And we return to action. Benninga catches it in the backcourt. Williams over for Paulson. Gets it off for Heidi. 50 seconds left. Hawks need to stop. Crino's forced to foul with 47 ticks left. Paulson's free throw is good, making it a 4-point game. Yeah, it's 5-point game. They had it incorrect. Misses the second one though. Leah comes down, 59-54. Traveled. Do not like that if you're Chaska. Turnover.
Yeah, and Zach's had a tough night here. You know, sometimes when you sit on the bench for so long, you try to just do so much, and it seems like he's tried to do that here in the second half. And so, tough break.
So the Hawks will be fouling. Spencer Getz does just that. It's 10 plus on the Chaska Hawks tonight with 39.3 left, and you'll send Keaton Heidi to the free throw stripe. First one trickles in, 6-point game. Would be a big win for Wayzata.
Yeah, I know their schedule, they need games like this because you're going to drop at least one to Hopkins. You're going to play a tough Eden Prairie team twice, and so.
Second one no good. Hawks need to push. 36 left. It's still a 6-point game. Leah gets it off for Nicholson. Nicholson going to pull it. 3 points. Nicholson no good. Rebound, out of bounds. Chaska's going to get the ball back. Paulson grabbed the rebound, but his momentum took him out of bounds. So 27 seconds left. And Chaska still down 6. They get it in for Nicholson. Now Crino's going to try a 3. Crino's 3 is off. Man, Crino's unable to find it tonight. Leah going to foul. 2 free throws ahead for Wayzata.
Nope.
First one from Benninga, no good.
Whew.
Second one good, 7-point game, 22 left. Leah with 18, Hawks need to get it across. Nicholson gonna step back for 3. No good. They have just not been able to find it from beyond the arc. And Chaska's going to let it run out. It is going to be a final from Chaska High School tonight. The Wayzata Trojans take down Chaska in a very tight game all night. The final score, 61-54. Final thoughts before we say goodnight?
Well, Chaska didn't play very well offensively.
No.
It's an understatement, and yet they had a lead in the last couple minutes, and that's something that you can take away.
Yep.
You had a top 10 team, you didn't play well, and you still had a chance to win.
Yep.
Now they gotta have to figure out how to win some of these games ugly, like that Eastview game where Eastview was a better team, but they had a chance to win in the last seconds. So, but I think for Chaska, when you go to this stretch, you're gonna lose some ball games.
Yep.
They have an opportunity next week with Eden Prairie and Edina.
Yep.
If you can split those, you're feeling pretty darn good.
For sure. For Eric Krauscher on the color commentary tonight, and Danny Johnson back from St. Thomas doing the camera tonight, Justin Bach on production, I'm Ryan Paul saying so long from Chaska High School tonight. The Hawks fall in a thriller to Wayzata. Hope you'll join us tomorrow night right back here on the Watch CHBN Chaska Hawks Broadcast Network. We'll have boys hockey coverage. Chaska and Minnetonka live from the CCC. That game starts at 7 p.m. tomorrow evening. For everybody here at Chaska Hawks Broadcast Network, hope you enjoyed tonight's game. Have a good night, everybody. Soar Hawks.